Now listen. Now we move on to the next lesson, which is MS-DOS and Linux. Okay, we have already done the practical for MS-DOS, and we already know that MS-DOS is no longer under development. It's no longer an operating system supported by Microsoft. It was discontinued during the year 2000. When Windows 10 was introduced, MS-DOS, Windows here, Windows NT, Windows NT. When Windows NT was introduced, MS-DOS was no longer needed. Therefore, MS-DOS was discontinued in 2000. It has been dead for about 23 years right now. Okay. Then MS-DOS has got two sets of commands. Had got. Okay. It has got two sets of commands. One is called the internal command. One set is called the internal commands. Commands which are loaded into RAM. Which are loaded into RAM when MS-DOS starts. Okay. And the other set of commands are called external DOS commands. They are residing in the hard disk or floppy disk or whatever secondary storage we have. Okay. When the command resides in the primary storage or RAM, it is called an internal command. When the command resides only in the secondary storage, hard disk or floppy disk, till we invoke the command, it's called the secondary external DOS command. External DOS command. Now we come on to some of the commands. We have already used all these things during practical. We are simply recapping. CLS for clear screen. The screen will erase itself and show the fresh contents. Windows R. CMD is the command equivalent of MS-DOS. I press DIR directory and CLS for clear screen. And then VER version number. For version number Windows version 10. Then volume label. It shows the volume label. Sorry, vol. Vol is there is no vol is not recognized. Oh, sorry. Vol. It shows the label. Then date, time, date. Yes. When you press date, it shows the date. You may reset the date if you are the administrator. Otherwise, if you simply press enter, then time. Current time will be displayed. Time. Press enter because I am not the administrator. I have not logged in as administrator. I cannot change the time from the command line right now. Now, I go on to the next command. It's called copy. Copy one file to another. You create a copy of one file to another. You create original. You write a letter. Then take a photocopy. Similar to that, Windows or MS-DOS also does a copy. When you issue the copy command, it takes one original file, creates a copy. Then copy type. Type shows the contents of file we intend to visualize on the screen itself. DIR. There are no text files right now. Okay. Because the system has been formatted, no text files are visible. Copy con will create a file from command line. Con for console. We have already used this command for creating a list of computer peripherals. And we have saved it using what? Do you remember the exit for copy con? Control Z and enter. Control Z enter. Control Z enter. It will exit the copy con command. Then run for rename. Run for rename. Then del or erase. Del and erase do the same thing. They will delete the file. The specified file will be deleted when using del or erase. Then MD or MKDIR. Both are meant for the same task. MD for make directory. MKDIR also makes a new directory. Then RD or RMDIR. Remove directory. CD or CHDIR, change directory. Go to new directory. These, okay. We come to the next set of commands. Echo. Echo for echo. You can specify art echo off during the creation of batch file. If you wish to switch off echo, you can specify art echo off. Commands will not be displayed, but the results will be displayed. Commands will be hidden. Results will be display. Echo command is normally used for creating batch files. Okay. Then you can switch echo on or off. Echo on, echo space on will create echo. Echo space off will disable echo. Then exit. You close the command prompt. Then path. Path command will display the locations at which command files will be searched. Path. When I press path, it gives you a series of files separated by semicolon. These are the locations at which commands will be searched for. When you issue a command, it will search in all those places. Then pause. Wait for a while. Pause. P-A-U-S. Yes. Press any key to continue. Until you press, nothing will happen. When you press any key, it will display the prompt. It will go to the next line. Done. Then rem. Rem for remark. Remark means it's not meant for execution. It's not a command. After rem, you can type anything. Rem. Hello. Who are you? It will not do anything. It will not worry about the command. It will not worry about whatever comes after rem. Rem is what? Unofficial. These are off the record. When somebody says these are off the record, it means it's not to be recorded. Similar to that, after rem, anything is not recorded. Then set new environment variable. Set x equals 10. Set x equals 5. It will set the variable value. It will set the value for variable. Set x equals 5. Then echo string x, percentage x percentage. It will give back the value. You can get the value by enclosing it inside a pair of percentages. Percentage. Within percentage, you specify the variable, it will display the value again. This is meant for calculations and other things. Then append. Append will append given directories to the end of path variable, whereas append command is no longer used. It is no longer supported by MS-DOS current version. Therefore, we cannot use it. Assign. You set some number, some digit, some alphabet for any hard disk drive. C colon. You convert it to D colon. Then assign D colon to particular drive or any other prompt. C colon may be converted to D colon or E colon or F colon. Okay. Whereas it's not recommended. You should not arbitrarily change the drive letters. Assign. Then attrib. Attrib has got 3 types of switches. One for read only, one for hidden, another for archive. Read only R, hidden H, A, archive. You can use plus R for setting read only property, minus R for removing read only property. Plus H for hiding a file, minus H for displaying a file. Then plus A for archiving, plus minus A for removing archiving. Then backup. This command is no longer supported, whereas in the previous days when they issued backup, it will automatically create a backup file of whatever important documents we have in our MS-DOS backup. And then chk dsk, check this. Chk dsk for check the disk for particular errors. Then command.com. Command.com is the MS-DOS shell. It's the shell for MS-DOS. Then compare 2 files. There is another command similar to com. It's called another command. I'll tell you. Similar to com. We have used it. Okay. It will be available during the maybe FC. FC for file compare. Also compares 2 files. FC also compares 2 files, whereas they are a bit different in their style of work. Then debug. Debug is no longer supported. When a program exits abnormally, you can issue debug space program name for getting the particulars about the error which causes the crashing of the program. Debugging. Debugging means what? Bug. What is a bug? Bug is a small insect. Like lies in our head. Debugging means removal of all those bugs. Then disk compare 2 disks for similarity. Disk copy one disk to another. DOS key. DOS key is the program which enables up arrow to display the previous commands and down arrow to display the next command. Okay. Task key. Task key is the history. It maintains the history of commands. Task key maintains the history of previous commands. Then dash shell. Dash shell is no longer supported. It is similar to File Explorer but works in the command prompt. Windows E. Nowadays we issue Windows E for opening Explorer. Dash shell also opens a similar window, whereas it will not be a window. It will be displayed in MS-DOS itself. Okay. Now edit. Edit was similar to Notepad. It has been removed. Edit is no longer supported. Edit was similar to Notepad. Edlin was a predecessor of Edit. Edlin was the predecessor of Edit. It's a line editor. Edit line. It's shortened into Edlin. LIN for lin for line. Expand. Yeah, when a file is compressed, you can expand it using expand command. Then FC, compare two files. FC for file compare. We have seen that comp is also available for file comparison. Fdisk, create partitions. Create partitions in your hard disk using Fdisk. Format. Format means erase all the data and recreate the partition. Recreate the file system. Then help. Help for getting details about any given command. Help will display details about any given command. Then label, volume label. Each drive has got a label as well as a letter. Letter maybe C colon, D colon, E colon. Combined with that, there will be a name for the drive. It's called the label. Okay. Volume label. Volume. Vol for volume label. C drive may have a volume label. I'll show you label C colon. Volume in C drive has no label. No label has been set. Whereas I should be a then we come to mem for memory usage, whereas it does not display the current memory usage. Okay, nowadays mem has been removed. How much of RAM has been used by MS-DOS? How much of RAM has been used by each command? It will display the amount of memory used by each command, whereas it's no longer supported. Mirror creates another set of whatever output we get. Mirror. It's a set of files we have. Mirror command is similar to backup. Mirror command is similar to backup. Okay. It will create a restoration from backup. Then more. When the text output is very large, you may not be able to visualize all the files or all the results in a single screen. When you pass it to more, you can press spacebar for page wise scrolling. Then enter for line by line scrolling. Then after this, move. It's similar to copy, whereas the original file is deleted. When you use move, original file is not maintained. It's not maintained, it's deleted. Whereas the new file will remain. Print. Print was used for printing files in the printer, whereas nowadays it's not used. Scan disk. It scans any hard disk drive for error and repairs the disk in case of error. Sort. A file may have any content assorted. You may sort the contents of a file in ascending order or descending order. You may use /r for reverse order sorting. You may use normal sort for ascending order sort. Then sys for system boot file creator. When you wish to make a disk, a bootable disk, you may issue this. Whereas this command is no longer used. Nowadays they have more professional software tools run by the graphical user interface. Therefore, this command has been removed. Tree will display the entire file system as a tree structure. Undelete is no longer supported. When you issue del and delete a file, you may issue undelete to recover the file. Xcopy, extended copy. You may copy files and directories using Xcopy. Whereas normal copy will copy only a file. It will not copy directories. Whereas Xcopy can copy all files and directories I'll show you how tree command works. Tree. And this is the output of tree command. Then with this, MS-DOS is over. MS-DOS has got redirection characters and wildcards. We will stop with the redirection characters and wildcards. There are three redirection characters. One is greater than. Greater than symbol will move the contents of our screen into a file, whereas the original file will be deleted. When you wish to maintain the original file's content and append the new content to the end of the original file, you may use double greater than. Then pipe symbol for passing the results to another program. The result of one program is passed on to another program. And there are two wildcards. Two wildcards in playing cards. There is a wildcard called the joker. Wildcard means you can insert it anywhere and it will be valid. Whereas in MS-DOS, there are two wildcards. When you forget some characters, you may use star for replacing several forgotten characters. Question mark for replacing one single forgotten character. When one single character is forgotten, you may use question mark. When several characters are forgotten, you may use star. Then with this, we close this class. No MCQs.